What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Big 12 Team Builder Dynasty. In tonight's episode, we are jam-packed full of Big 12 action. We got Week 6, 2 games to show. Shreveport, Midland State, along with Little Rock and Amarillo. And then in Week 7, we got Ardmore and Odessa State. Week 8 will be a full-on simulation, so you guys will see some box scores with that one. We'll preview Week 9 and preview Week 10, get a little glimpse of in the future of what the Big 12 schedule looks like there, and kind of talk about the impact of some of these games and the results from Week 6 through 8 as it affects 9 and 10. So as we see, Shreveport couldn't get it done on their first possession of the game. We got Claude Gray. The torch has been passed on to him from other great quarterbacks, C.J. Wicks, Kent Collins. These are really great quarterbacks from Midland State. I mean, the offense has always been the staple of the Mustangs team here in this Big 12 series. Claude Gray is going to get the first score of the game. Midland State up 7-0. A top 10 matchup between these two schools. Going to be a dogfight for sure. But Shreveport got to get it done here on their next possession. This is their second possession of the game. Can't get it done. 2nd and 8, almost a pick. 3rd and 8, though. This pass will get completed, and it's going to be a first down for Shreveport. It's a good pickup for Chad Culp and the offense. 3rd and 7, another 3rd and long situation, and this is going to be a nice catch by Ollie Fuller, but it's going to be short. Let's jump ahead a little bit. Shreveport does tack on a field goal, and Midland State on 2nd and 4 can't complete this pass downfield. 3rd and 4 situation, Claude Gray, pass complete, but defenses kind of coming together here a little bit in the second quarter. First quarter, only 2 scores. Midland State will pound a field goal through to go up by 7, 10-3. Midland State's next possession as we jump forward here in gameplay highlight. 3rd and 7 situation, they're going to pick this up. That's Jeff Jacobs for 11. And Midland State keeps on marching. Late second quarter, guys, 55 seconds. 2nd and 8, good catch by Colby Austin for 14. Relationship, he is related to Paris Austin and Orlando Austin, 2 Austin bros from Odessa State, of course. 2nd and goal after a nice Claude Gray run, and now 3rd and goal, and the Red Seas have parted. Claude Gray gets into the end zone for a 3-yard score, and Midland State moves into halftime with a big-time lead, a 14-point lead, 17-3. Let's jump to that third quarter. Claude Gray going to get dropped for a sack. He's going to lose 7 yards. A 2nd and 9 situation, now 3rd and 16. They got some work to do. Are they going to convert? Claude Gray showing off the arm. Going to be incomplete. That's going to be deflected. 1 of 6 incompletions for Claude Gray tonight. Today, I should say. The sun is out here in Midland, Texas. 4th and 2 for Shreveport. They're going to have to kick a field goal. And that's just not going to win you ball games, man. That's just not going to get it done. 17-6. They do stop Claude Gray, but not before they get a field goal. But this is what they needed. This is what the doctor ordered. A big-time interception by Paris Mack. This guy has always come through for Shreveport's secondary. Shreveport's defense as a whole. He's always making plays. Shreveport gets a touchdown of the defensive variety, but not before Midland State in the 4th quarter says, let's just get a big-time run. Nick Mays all the way to 1st and goal, and he's going to get his number called again. He feels like he should have gotten that touchdown. Nick Mays is in, 27-13, 3rd and 10 situation. Shotgun Smith getting a little screen pass. Good blocking on the screen pass. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. It's David Brown for 25. 5:22 left to go, and that's a great throw by Shotgun Smith. So, hey, Shreveport's not out of this thing. Yeah, it's a double-digit lead here, 14 points, but you know, you got to put it in the end zone right here. Give yourself a chance. 4th and 8, you got 1 more play left. 1 more play, Shotgun Smith to the end zone. That's going to be picked. Midland State's defense comes through here, preserving that 14-point game. They will kick a field goal based off of that turnover, so Shreveport's still not out of it per se. 17 points in 1:41, and this interception will do it. That's going to put the nail in the coffin for sure. Had all 3 timeouts there. They could have, gotten a score, gotten 3 timeouts, could have kept themselves in it, but that pick is really going to damage their chances here. And conference play opener goes to Midland State. 1-0, Shreveport 0-1 in conference play. Now, I will be upfront and honest with you guys. I didn't get a box score for this game, so I apologize. I didn't get a box score. I could go back and show you the box score, but we're already like into week 10 at this point. So I can't show it to you. It would spoil the rest of the results. So my bad. My bad. I feel bad about not getting that box score. But guys, we got a great game here on tap. Amarillo, Little Rock. This is two teams with some high-flying offenses. We've seen LaQuinton Evans be pretty spotty against tougher competition, but against pretty mediocre competition, he's throwing for 7 touchdowns, multiple touchdown games, over 300, 400 yards. It's like LaQuinton Evans, he's got the talent, but he's got to put it all together against top-tier competition. This is a top 3 team in Amarillo. It's a big hit on 3rd and 4. They brought the blitz pretty hard on LaQuinton there. 4th down and 4, punt the ball away. Amarillo gets the ball back. Blitz incoming, but way to hang in. Antoine Mills for a nice catch down the sideline for 12, picks up the first. Minute 15, first quarter is dying down. 2nd and 3, and Antoine Mills is going to get 18. So he's been a nice target for Justin Davis here on this drive, and Brandon Lee is going to cap this off with a touchdown. 1 measly little yard, but you know what? The Heisman voters are going to love that. Even if it's 1 yard, it's still a touchdown that counts. So Brandon Lee been kind of secretly being talked about as a Heisman candidate, number 5 on that list. LaQuinton Evans, though, he's going to drop a pretty pass to Drew Bonds for 34. Now, LaQuinton Evans is actually in the Heisman race, believe it or not. As much as I've been ripping on him this season, he's had some quality games where, people are really starting to think he's Heisman caliber, but nice throw. That might be even a prettier throw by Justin Davis, and it was so good, it was so pretty, that the referee just got Thanos snapped. That he was just so amazed that he just got blown off the screen. He was blown away about how pretty that was. And there's a nice throw, of course, to his man, Antoine Mills, for the touchdown. So Amarillo up on top, gets a touchdown again, 21-7. So they get the touchdown from Little Rock back. 21-7, 5:30 to go. LaQuinton going to get dropped for a 6-yard loss, 6-yard sack. Jeremy Jackson getting in on the pressure. 3rd and 16, LQ going to go down again. LaQuinton, dude, you got to throw it away, bud. Got to throw it away. Nigel Jones for his 2nd sack of the game. 24-10 as we jump forward. Leap forward, too, by the way. Ed Moss with a nice catch. He didn't have any gloves. He doesn't have any stick-em. Yet he still made this catch. Maybe that's why. He wants to be able to stiff-arm you into oblivion. My goodness, Ed Moss. Way to go, young fella. Take a look at that. 30-10. And that's going to be your final score, guys. We'll take a look at the box scores to get that final score as we do jump forward here during these highlights now through our Dynasty. We do jump a little faster, jump a little quicker, and get these highlights done and over with. So we'll see the final score. I think Little Rock ended up scoring a little bit more there towards the end. But McAllen actually gets a nice win over Odessa. And if you guys are keeping tabs here, this is conference play opener. So week 6, we're live. We're live. This is getting into some crucial territory now. Conference play has begun, and teams are going to start making their moves towards a Big 12 conference championship appearance. And so far, so good for McAllen. They beat up on Odessa. Denver Tech beats Broken Arrow by 3. So remember, I was talking about in the preseason preview that I just didn't feel like Denver Tech was really all there, right? I'm kind of holding on to that, even though they're the number 2 team in the nation. They're being dubbed as the number 2 team in the nation. I don't know, man. You can't let Timmy Tran almost beat you. That's where I stand on that analysis. But here we have an upset. Ardmore, the number 1 team in the nation. Number 1. We lose to Camu on the road. Yep, that happened. Ardmore had 2 interceptions from Jerome Wood. Anthony Wilkerson, the other quarterback, also threw 2 interceptions. But man, did he play well when he had to. 4 touchdowns for Anthony Wilkerson, man. 50%. That's about his production. That's really about his production. That's really what he does. But man, oh man, did they come to play in their home opener? So they get a nice conference win over number 1 Ardmore. That's an upset for the ages in this series. But Arbaugh and Savage both got a touchdown each, but it just wasn't enough. On the other side here, the other user team, I should say, Nebraska State, almost got a victory over ACU. So ACU will end up moving up, no doubt. Denver Tech will probably be the number 1 team as we jump forward to week 7. So ACU holds on. He gets a win in conference play over Gansu. And unfortunately, you know, the Prairie Dogs, the wee little Prairie Dogs, they tried. They tried their best, but they just couldn't hang in. 5 touchdowns for Jamie Beckham, 275. Had a good game, but, you know, Lucas Rivers was really good. We also had Fuller for 3 touchdowns as well, receiving. So, yeah, and again, I apologize. I did not get the box score for Midland State and Shreveport. But as we jump forward, let's do a little preview here for Week 7. Here's your matchups on the screen. Guys, we're only going to be showing Odessa State at Ardmore. So we got 2 teams that have lost their conference play opening games. We saw the box score. Odessa State got absolutely obliterated by McAllen, a team that really doesn't, as we know, that's who they are. They never come through in the clutch, but they did there. They got a win over last season's West representative for the Big 12 championship game. This is a rematch, guys. Odessa State and Ardmore. Number 10. We've fallen all the way from number 1 to number 10, and what? It was like a Julian Edelman-type catch from Oliver Price. Wow, so Jerome Wood throws it into quadruple coverage. It doesn't get caught, and Price is there to make the catch. It's like, what the heck? Now we know why Odessa State got absolutely demolished by McAllen, of course. So 3rd and 12. We got Chris Evans playing quarterback still for Odessa. Remember, they had been kind of experimenting with 2 quarterbacks. They had Brandon Archie and then, of course, Chris Evans. And, you know, he really has, he's been okay. He's been decent. But, you know, Archie's been decent too. And as we see 16-3 in this matchup now, 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. I mean, they need a big play, and Lawrence Keller is going to give it to him here for 28. 3rd and inches, and Keller is going to get the first down, but he can't get across the goal line. That's going to be a down at the 1-yard line, of course. 1st and goal, and Chris Evans is getting him back into the game here. It's going to be 16-10 as we go into halftime. So Evans hasn't been playing too bad in this game. I mean, Ardmore still has a pretty decent defense. I mean, what? don't say that too soon there, Goldie. Don't say that too soon. I mean, they look like they're starting to shred us here a little bit, right? Look at Chris Evans just go picking up the first down with his legs. It's going to be a 14-yard run. 3rd down and 4 situation. Evans with a little screen, and nobody's coming. Ooh, just kidding. A train wreck just happened that we saw. Lawrence Keller going to get dropped, but 16-13, and oh! Jerome Wood, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You got to take care of the ball. We had way too many picks in the last game against Camus. We don't need this to happen again. And, uh-oh, now we got problems. Odessa State takes the lead. They take the lead 20-16. Evans with the touchdown, but all of that work was done by the wide receiver. 20-16 game, 1st and 10. Jerome Wood, pass completed up the middle to Willie Nelson for 23. We need more of that, but Willie has not been involved at all. Little speed option play. Oh, broken tackle. Get the block. That's a nice job by Jerome Wood to get into the end zone and take the lead back. It's going to be 23-20 late here in the 3rd quarter. Good moves, good blocking all the way out in front. Love to see it. Here's Chris Evans again. He's going to get dropped for a 6-yard sack. It's going to be 3rd and 16. Now, if it were me, I would just kind of run a draw or something. You know, not do that. Not turn the ball over. Chris Evans fumbles the football. And Ardmore takes possession here in the red zone. Look at Jerome Wood with the change of direction. That's going to be another touchdown for Ardmore here. Back-to-back scores unanswered. 30-20. Late 3rd quarter. Evans going to get dropped again. So is it starting to become Brandon Archie time? Is it? Is it really? 2nd and 16 after a sack by Daniel Monroe. Evans gets it all back. He's going to get 17 on that play. 1st and 10. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. 1st and 10. Little flip, and it's an absolutely terrible pass. And Antonio May, the speedster, cornerback, halfback. He's our halfback. And he's playing corner because he's so freaking fast. He's an athlete. He's a guy that plays a ton of positions. 37-20, but Jerome Wood coughs it up as well. So both quarterbacks are like, the brights are too light or something? Brandon Archie gets into the game now. They've officially made the quarterback switch. No more Chris Evans. 37-20, 17 points, and they're calling on number 17 to sling it and get them back into the game. Kadir Childs-Harris makes this catch. He made some 2 incredible catches right there to get Odessa back into the red zone, and Archie is going to... He's going to plow through that defender, get the touchdown. It's 37-27. Down by 10, Odessa State. Here's a little flip, and this is going to be picked off. So both quarterbacks are like... Both starting quarterbacks, I should say, are like trying to give the game up. Tommy McAfee with the interception down the sideline. It was a good read. Jumped the route. And Brandon Archie. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Wow, what a move. What a move by the QB. 16-yard run. 1st and goal. It's going to change to 3rd and goal as their first 2 attempts on that series does not come through. And here is a touchdown to Kadir Childs-Harris. Toe drag swag for Kadir Childs-Harris. Wow. Another score for Odessa. They are turning these turnovers into points. 1st and 10. Jerome Wood going to get sacked. Is this what this team needed as Ricky Scroggins gets the sack? Is this team what this is it what they needed? Was a quarterback change. Brandon Archie's like revitalized this entire group. 3rd down and 11. Jerome Wood, you got to get a 1st down here. I maybe would have considered running the ball and burning a timeout here. I really would have almost picked again for Jerome Wood. Bo Jackson with the deflection. So they're going to have to punt the football away. Brandon Archie again slinging it, and he's going to find his man. That is Richard Washington for 27. A minute 21. Archie checks it down here to Lawrence Keller. He gets the spin move off the broken tackle. Only going to get 3, though. Good team defense. Good gang tackling by Ardmore's defense. Bringing the pressure on the screen. 2nd down and 7. Keller is only going to get 1. So, again, good gang tackling and swarming to the ball by Ardmore. 3rd and 6. Pass completed. And this is going to be a 1st down. What an effort by Keller to pick up that 1st. 45 seconds to go. A little flip. Oh, my God. Just miscommunication in the defensive backfield, and Guy Edwards in for the score. Brandon Archie's only missed 3 passes tonight and 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. Odessa State has come all the way back in 39 seconds. Ardmore with 3 timeouts. Jerome Wood's got to be better here on this drive. He's had 2 straight turnovers. Going to find Eric Lane for 19. 33 seconds. You can't take a sack. He's going to pick up the 1st down, and don't fumble it. Whatever you do, do not fumble. 28 seconds. They call the timeout here. They don't go into the shotgun. They go under center, and Wood can't escape. He's going to get dropped for a no gain. But they still count it as a sack. So it's good on Odessa State's defense here. 2nd down and 10. 19 seconds. They got a timeout to use. They're not using it. 16 seconds, drops all the way to 10, 3rd and 5. Wood fires it deep to Darnell Savage. He's going to go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ardmore. With 3 seconds on the clock. Darnell Savage comes up with the most clutch play in this game. He is so special, man. Every time he touches the football, he's electric. Ardmore takes the lead. 44-41. The fans are going absolutely crazy, but you got the ball in this guy's hands. Don't count them out. It's a catch. Kadir Childs-Harris can't break the tackle, and they get to the 15. No time left on the clock. He had 192 yards receiving today, guys, but it wasn't enough. Jerome Wood leads the comeback. No turnovers. Ardmore wins. You can't beat them. You can't beat them when they get like this, that you can't beat them. But Camu, I guess, never got out of that situation, so they beat us last week. But man, oh man, we're skating by. We're skating by every week. Ardmore's just skating by this season, so we lost a ton of talent. You kind of expected that was going to happen. But good win for Ardmore. Either way, Odessa now falls to 0-2 in conference play, just like Little Rock. Midland State took care of business against Little Rock in that matchup there. Moving on to Broken Arrow and Amarillo. Amarillo's moving on to 2-0 in conference play now, 6-0 overall. And Setzer, again, had a nice game. Brandon Lee 180 yards. So the running backs really kind of stole the show here in this game. We had Mills with another 2 scores, Baker for a touchdown. Nebraska State beats McAllen. So again, just same narrative, man. Same freaking narrative for McAllen. I mean, Nebraska State's a good team this year, but it feels like you're the ranked team. You should have beaten Nebraska State. Like, this is just another pesky prairie dog type of team this year again. But rushing, they couldn't stop him. Seamus O'Regan had over 100 yards as well. Just couldn't stop him, man. Couldn't stop him. Camu gets a loss against Shreveport. Shreveport moves to 5-1, so they bounce back in a good way here after a loss against Midland State in the conference opening games. Denver Tech against ACU. I felt like I wanted to show this one, a top 5 matchup, but we knew we've seen a lot of Denver Tech and ACU in the past, so we just ended up deciding to sim this game, and Denver Tech gets the win. So Denver Tech now moves to 2-0. Barry had a great game. Now Chase McCormick just absolutely went crazy. A touchdown, over 250, 13 receptions. I mean, the guy was completely insane here in this matchup, but good on Denver Tech to get another nice win. ACU kind of falls flat on their face. Again, go figure. And as we move to week 8, we'll take a look at some of the matchups on the board here. So we've got a light week 8, and this is why we decided just to go ahead and simulate these games. There's nothing really everything's big at stake, right, in the Big 12 right now, but nothing really kind of stands out in this matchup, in these matchups here for week 8. So ACU drops to number 8 overall. They get a nice win over McAllen. McAllen again, it's just what they do. They lose in conference play, man. Jamie Beckham, no picks, 70%, 115 for Roach Tolliver, 2 touchdowns for Lucas Rivers. Lucas Rivers is making a name for himself here, and maybe even like second round, late first round discussion as a wide receiver at the next level. Ardmore gets a win over Broken Arrow in the rivalry game. Man, dude, 23-21. We are just skating by. Jerome Wood with that low awareness as a freshman. Another couple, actually 1 interception here for him, but Setzer was the guy again for this offense for Uba. And Raul Braga got a touchdown as well. So they've got some pieces there, but, Timmy Tran, I feel like, is holding them back. So maybe Chad Masters has got to kind of take the reins here eventually. Camu, they're scoring points. They're scoring points this season. They get another loss in conference play, but it's against a tough Midland State team, man. They moved to number 2 in the nation. Camu, they just don't have enough firepower. Wilkerson had 4 touchdowns today. This is kind of the raw talent that we saw with Anthony Wilkerson as an athlete moving to quarterback, but maybe he'll put it together in his upperclassman season. He's still a sophomore, so maybe he can get it done. But Midland State scoring 48 points, you take it, right? You take it. Odessa State moves to 0-3 in conference play, and Amarillo beats up on them, guys, 56-39. So Odessa, that defensive class that they had, you remember that if you've been following along with this series, you remember they had a lot of defensive guys that they recruited, and they've lost all those guys. They've lost the majority of those guys, and it's really showing this season as teams are just scoring a bunch of points. They're scoring points in bunches against these guys. Look at the receiving numbers. What? Like multiple touchdowns through the air for Justin Davis. So he just absolutely went crazy here. Feasted on the Dust Devils defense. Week 9 preview, we got Little Rock, Nebraska State. That's always a fun one. Camu, Amarillo. We'll show Odessa State and Midland State guys. We'll also show Denver Tech and Shreveport, Ardmore and ACU. Actually, we're showing every game here in Week 9, by the way. So Week 9 is going to be jam-packed. We got 2, 4, 6 games to show. And then in Week 10, we will show one of these games here for you guys to watch. I think it'll be ACU and Shreveport. Go back to Week 9. There's your matchups that you guys are going to see next week. Every single one of those are on the docket. That is going to be it for tonight's episode, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. Who do you think is going to win in these matchups in Week 9? I'm anxious to hear what you guys have thought. What do you guys think about the games that you watched? Are you concerned about Ardmore? Do you think Odessa State can crawl all the way back from an 0-3 start in conference play? What teams are you really impressed by through sim or through gameplay? You let me know in the comment section. I'm anxious to hear it, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you guys next Saturday for more Big 12 Team Builder action. See you guys then. As always, thank you for watching, and peace.